hitting my phone and yeah, I picked the wrong things, but it's just the way my phone's arranged on folders. Sometimes I'll grab the wrong thing. But yeah, there's been some good guys, but it's sort of total varying sort of abilities. Oh, let's just see where we go. Where do you want? So I was doing, we were doing so much.
I noticed, yeah.
It's this side that's sore at the moment. It's the thumb down to the.
Is that bad for your hooking?
No, not really. I don't know. It's when did that hurt? It's sort of it's control. I tend to use thumb through every move. There's very few moves I'm not using my thumb, so it does get rather overused. I'm feeling it missing. But I'm really trying to hit that pinch block thing. Basically, we've got a 50mm pinch block, and but the competition's going to be a 60mm pinch block. Okay. So I've literally attached some timber to it.
Make it
and so it's quite slippery. So the fact that I'm lifting over the world record is pretty good.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
It really hurts. This won't hurt as much into the. You know,
right.
It's just
the session.
It's going
is
to
that
hurt.
first?
Yeah. Well, I was dum. You imagine when you're doing pinch blocks, you're forcing it. It's all with the thumbs up through here, So it's sort of a. Actually, you know what? It's sort of a warm up, isn't it?
Your Minotaur bracelet thing.
Yeah. Feels like, oh, that's actually good. That's nice. Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright. Yep, go for it. Yep. Yeah, that's. Funny enough, I found out how people can avoid my thumb doing that completely.
Oh, how's that?
Because if you imagine going, my thumb's only useful if I can grab your thumb. So if you were to find an angle which goes around my thumb, I've got nothing. I don't mean power wise.
Right.
Edmar does it. If you place your hand in such a way, there's nothing for me to push through.
Okay.
So it's not a power thing.
Technical.
Yeah, Edmar can place his hand in such a way that I'm pushing through the gap, so I'm not hurting his thumb. It's, but everyone's very. You get into ways of pulling that you want to be in that position. So I don't think a lot of people like to want to change their position.
Right.
Yep. Oh no, I'm like off the table. Yeah. I shouldn't really do that. I should let you sort of put me to the pad, because it's like, firstly it would save my thumb. And also it's bad habits for competitions, because I'll get a lot of elbow.
I have to stay above you though. I can't, like if I go in here, the moment I try to hook with you, I go...
Yeah, it's something that maybe, what it is you need, it's this part of your game you need to work on. It's not so much the bicep, it's this. So if someone gets around your wrist, it's a...
Go in that position and just like put some pressure so that I can see if I can...
All you see, first circle, I thought it. Yeah, so you've got a definite weakness in there. That was not me putting 100% in, so it's like, yeah, but that's, I'll tell you what, if you've only got one little very narrow band of weakness.
I find that normally in a hook is where I struggle with most people.
But you've got a really good pronation, so you think, conventionally, you think you could get out. Yeah, because basically what I'm doing, in a high hook, I'm basically moving around your wrist, around your hand, I'm going around the obstacle. So if you were to put it's not a power thing. If you were to physically place your wrist there,
so let me try and do that. So put some...
Yeah, you see? Yeah, so you need to give me an obstacle.
Right.
Yeah. Just sort of automatically go into that position when people do it. The only thing in for high hook, sometimes the person who's high hooking you not necessarily me, anyone who's doing it, could have you a bit stretched out, so it's a bit hard to get your wrist up. But
Right.
it's possible. You just need to really attack their lower hand. So really attack that bit there. And, you might have to be quite aggressive to get out with their fingers. Yeah. I mean, aggressive is arm wrestling. You need to find some aggressive moves. Don't you? Yeah, that's adorable. Nice. Yes.
That's all I have against you.
No, you've got quite a few things.
Outside.
Yeah, but you've
Got
got
to be outside.
Yeah. Weird thing, Hook, because there's some guys who are just monstrously strong. You think, wow.
Yeah.
The best high hook isn't a short arm. Best high hook is someone who can come down into that position. So the fact that I'm already down in that position, it means I'm potentially opening out. So it's sort of, it's better if you've got a long arm than to go into a high hook, like Devon Lowett, because it means when you get into that, you're in a very strong position. Whereas me, I'm down there already. So if I'm lucky enough to turn them in, that's good. But ultimately, you want a little bit more behind you in order to get round. So
makes sense.
Yeah. Ideally, I'd want my arm up there.
Yeah. Gotta work with what you got, man.
Oh yeah. I tell you what, it's something I never used to have any answers to anyone. On long arms.
Right.
It was literally a power over power thing, rather than any technical thing. Now at least I've got some answers technically. Yeah.
My hand.
I tried not to post as much. I tried to drag a little bit earlier.
Good.
But now you know what I'm trying to do. So. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to get that. In fact, you can save your thumb by then just pressing me down.
Right, okay.
Don't try not to press over here. A lot of people try to do that, and it's very impressive, and it hurts me when I get put down.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I wasn't trying to. That's just kind of a hole there.
People who press down there, it's quite dangerous on their own arm.
That sounds awful.
Well, because then if there's a response, it can damage your own arm. Craig Sanders doesn't care. He'll go into the danger zone. But I've seen Craig press people from amazing daft positions, like pressing people forwards into her arm, and you think, hang on, that's like putting more torque on his own arm than the other guy.
Sounds weird. Yeah, it sounds like a strange thing to do.
How he's not broken his arm is beyond me. I mean, thankfully he's never broken his arm, but a lot of us watched Craig, and
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I've had a few times where I see someone, I'm like, just walk away. Don't want to see it.
I mean, I've seen a few breaks in my time, so it's like, we don't want that.
How about you go this time, and then I'll see if I can redirect it.
I'm not going to if you press, I'm never going to put any up any fight.
I just had a finger there, that's all I had.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just like...
Let me see if I can catch again.
Yeah, I just need some sort of tack, don't I? Yeah. Okay, let's try something slightly different. It might not work. I love that bar missing. I'll try something else and it might work, it might not. Yeah.
That's what I found. Jamie did that. You know Jamie? He was here a couple of times. He's usually training with Dalton.
Oh yeah, slim guy.
So
slim and annoyingly strong. He's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm usually able to top roll out, but when he grabs a bit lower down and he sort of cages my wrist in, and I can't top roll.
Well, that's true. I was going aggressive. Sometimes I do better if I'm not aggressive, or I just wait till. I mean, to be absolutely honest, maybe it's better if I secure my arm and just see what you do.
Right.
Okay. I don't like going low. For a short guy, it just feels wrong for me. It feels something about low that I don't like.
Right.
I always like high hand.
Fair
I
enough.
used to go low, but then I used to have this obnoxious side pressure. You know, people say
That's a good way to describe it.
yeah, because people think I've got side pressure now, but before chest surgery, I was able to really force the issue and drag people across the table. And, I mean, I've got like a small drag now, but when you've got that amount of side pressure available, you can be really crude and just
Right.
you know,
Just force them into it.
yeah, it's something. But it's the only thing I think I've completely lost. I think most other things I managed to regain again. Right. What I'd love to have is a high hook, a high top roll ability on the natural angle. So basically, one thing I don't have an ability on at the moment, because that's a very weak position for you. If I had a high top roll ability,
Right.
but I have very little. You feel there's very little in that direction. So that's a very difficult thing to. If you've got a long arm, you can put the same power in, and it's really effective.
Right.
But because I've got a low hand, I'm having to put a lot on.
Right, because it's a higher purchase point. I
Yeah.
guess.
So I'm going to have to do some stupid numbers on the weights to be able to have that.
Pop in.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I've got till November to add something to it, but.
That's what I'm trying to do now. I bought some wood yesterday, just like a plank, and I'm gonna just double it up,
All right.
and then cut it down, and then have sort of like an open-handed
Nice.
handle, so that I can just do the cup. Because I was looking for some PVC pipe, but I couldn't find any in B&Q, so I thought I'll just grab some wood.
That, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll
he's
just grab
got the
some
same-
wood, and then just
It's a good
literally
thing to do,
build it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I should do it. I mean, it's something that I can do it against slightly weaker guys like Andrew. But sort of that natural angle doesn't really work against power people.
Right.
I could try it. So go. No, I've got no.
No purchase.
Yeah.
I think it's like that lever's just too open to begin with, like you say.
Yeah, and it's not.
Whereas if
going
you were
very far.
taller, you had a higher purchase.
Then you fall down.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should open it up more for the top position. Give me more somewhere to go into it. Look. Notice that you're giving me legs. Sorry. Oh, that's good. It's just fun. Okay, go. Oh, you let go then, yeah. It's very difficult for me to, because you just let go and then it's like, oh, I don't want to go through that pain again. It's because it was going natural drag.
I think that's one thing that I learned arm wrestling against Jamie, because he's got a very strong sort of cup.
Yeah.
And if I end up in it, then I don't have the strength to fight it.
Yeah, because
So I'm very acclimatized to climbing up the hand now,
I do the same
getting
thing.
up, and then
Yeah.
getting them in this position, and then go from there.
I'll automatically
So-
come out of it when someone's.
So yeah.
So a natural side drag thing top roll, I was getting somewhere, and then you kind of like lost it.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like.
I've been hardwired now.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, ugh.
It's the sort of thing that I can take down. So if they didn't get out of it, that could take some decent, decent damage of that. But it's very difficult to stop flies. Stop them from doing it. Right. That's the middle. Yeah. There we go. There we go again. Oh.
Flop press.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you're good. You're good.
Getting some Jerry Cataract action in there.
Yeah, you really, yeah. Noise.
I saw a video about the flop press. I sent it in the other group. And this guy really
I've
goes
seen a few.
into detail
Which
about
one?
it.
Oh, yeah.
But he talks a lot about Jerry Cataract, and then also how Hermes used it against Laban and stuff. It's a very interesting video, actually.
It's funny that you get these top blokes like Jerry Cadwell who people only ever watch his big weird matches in WAL with the funny rules. But in normal championships, he'll go into hook, and it's like he's a very, very good arm
He
wrestler.
is,
But
yeah.
at that top level, he's
Yeah.
forced to go.
He tends to dump his wrist almost
Yeah,
immediately. It's very interesting.
and often people who watch these top matches only see him flop wrist. So it's hard to appreciate the fact that a lot of these guys are very capable.
Yeah.
At a
Oh yeah,
national
they're
level.
a completely different level. You can't even imagine.
It's just when they're against these other monsters.
But you get to see that with Michael Todd quite a bit because he'll often post videos of him arm wrestling at like a fair or something like that, and then there's just a queue of people, and it's just like all day long.
Yeah,
like he's
never doing
like you can't even imagine the level that they're on.
Yeah,
you think Michael Todd is rubbish because all the other heavyweights are beating. It's like actually you have no idea how good they are.
Yeah, it's like
It's
Neil
incredible.
Pickup I think he managed the best Neil Pickup ever did against Michael Todd was he equaled him in the super match. But because Michael had the title, he didn't take the title.
Right. Okay.
But that's the best he'd ever done against Michael Todd, and that was when Neil Pickup was still absolutely obliterating him on, so it's sort of
Just gives you a bit of perspective.
and that was and Michael put on loads since then.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for him. It's partly it's the nature of the sport.
It's his own fault though. It's his personality, the way he sort of.
Well, you're gonna have to
talk smack about people.
Yeah, but you get to a top level, you run out of people you can arm wrestle. So you're gonna have to go against these guys who are routinely gonna beat you. And then it's because it's rare air, It's sort of it's a great position to be in, but it's like he's only a victim of his success. Here we are. Yeah, relief. It was terrible. Yeah. Get a drink.
Gonna say, do you want to get the strap?
Yeah, I could do that.
Because that'll favour you, won't it? Because I can't climb out. Then.
Oh, you say that. I don't know if there was.
Yeah, but last time we were in a strap, you fucking.
I've managed to find a way around it. Yeah, that's true. It's always going to happen because it doesn't take much. You could adjust it a centimetre one way, and you'll find that sweet spot to stop me. Oh well. Okay, so I always forget. I don't
know how, but it's on my hand, so it goes around my wrist first. Right?
Yeah.
And yours.
And then through the middle. No. So you'd never know. I might actually end up being good at this. So I know the way I want it. Where do you want the strap?
Just put it down there. I know enough to know when it's being loaded or not.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's fine.
And you've got a sweaty sandwich on the arm. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Oh, you've gone up a level. We knew that. Like when was that last training session? Last month, wasn't it?
A couple of weeks ago.
I think it was more. It was like, no, maybe
2 or 3 weeks at the most.
Yeah.
Well, you go first.
I don't like it. Okay, more towards the middle. Okay. Yeah, go.
Favoured me today, I think, the strap.
No, I just.
Well, you're gassed from yesterday as well, let's not forget.
You're very strong. That's the reason. Yep. Oh, man. You got your cup because you're on top.
Yeah.
We were doing. You can probably tell we were doing thick boy yesterday. Oh no, I lost it there.
What's that?
Got no cup at the moment.
Alright.
Yeah, none. My cup is non-existent. think about where on this. I don't know. Maybe one barely on your thumb. Oh, that cut. It's just radiating pain down my arm.
That's not good, man. You can take a break if you want.
No, that's good. You know. Well, you want to be really rough when you then take a break, and then it's like you feel so good to get back from 30 seconds of power.
Yeah.
Or okay. Yeah.
Take a second.
Yeah. What's that?
That's my monster can.
Okay.
Monster energy.
This is the right way around though, you know, because I don't like it when. Well, it's nice to. Well, you know, when I was still beating you every time, it's just like I wanted
But
to get to this
your
position.
strength varies a lot though.
Yeah, but-
it depends on your train. Because I felt some days I come here and it's like you were fucking immovable.
Yeah, but
And I know more now, but I don't think it was because I knew more. Like
It's a
knew
bit of
less at the
both,
time. I
isn't
think
it?
there were
Yeah.
times where you've been super strong. I mean, you did grip yesterday for 2 hours probably. So I think that's definitely going to play a fucking play a part, isn't it?
But the when am I ever well rested? I mean, I was actually.
I feel like I felt you were well rested sometimes.
Yeah.
And then it's just nothing.
No, it's not very often. I think it's occasionally. I mean, the last time I was really well rested, I think I'd missed a session because I'd had, what was it, bad flu, wasn't it?
Good.
But that meant I wasn't doing grip either. So that was a
Yeah,
good thing.
it probably decimate my left leg because that's. I'm still injured on.
Do you know who you're talking to here? Do you?
Well, my left. I was explaining to Jamie like a few months ago now. I was putting a barbell down, and I decided not to take the weight off for whatever reason. And as I was putting it down, I was like 22. It's only 60 kilos, but as I went from that transition to put it down, my left wrist twinged, and it's still here. It still feels bad. So like now I can't pronate properly. So the only thing I have on my left is a cup, which against you is not gonna.
Well, but you've got a hook. I don't have a hook on my left. It doesn't exist. So interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it sublux there.
Feels a bit nasty. Yeah, it feels nasty.
You feel it go?
Yeah, I think what I might do is hold, just let you sort of physio it. So
Feels alright, but yeah, like
it
there.
just feels a little bit dodge. Yeah. Dodge City.
Just put some pressure. Let me try and.
No, I'd rather you did the
This
physio.
feels horrible.
So what I'll do, I'm going to take the pressure off. Okay, so I'm gonna just let you move through it. Okay, just to, it's good to, yeah. So yeah, I'll put so. Okay,
Thing is, though,
yeah.
even just putting pressure, just where you're pushing against my thumb, that's instantly concaving. So that just doesn't. So I'll leave. Yeah, I don't know.
Is your put? Yeah, that might work. Yes. So, like me and my stupid little arm. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's about all I can do, really.
Yeah,
The hands. Yeah, I need to do something with the hand. I think.
That's good. Yep.
It's a good workout.
Bloody is. Yep.
That feels nice. I like. Do you want me to defend a little bit on that?
Well, maybe. So,
interesting that even though it's wrist to wrist, the pronation still plays a part
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's really important. Really
Very
important.
interesting, because I can feel when I'm doing this, I'm definitely pronating into it.
I totally agree. Pronation is really important in that. But your right arm, that might be fun. Your left arm feels dodgy as hell.
I think the arm's alright. It's just like
It's that wrist.
as soon as I started trying to pronate, it's like it just subluxed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It kind of slid out a little bit. It's weird.
Right. So just make sure we set up high so we're over the middle. Yep. Go.
Oh, nice.
Completely different story. Right? Yep. Oh, nice. Yeah, good.
That's good though. I like that.
Oh. You know, it's the only thing that actually gets the bicep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it
like
does.
most things
It
don't.
really does.
You know why?
It's interesting.
Unsurprisingly, it's never gets more. Gets more used for pigeons than it does by me.
Well, your preaching was
Yeah.
The like a normal bench, we'll just put it at a slight angle and they'll like a super heavy weight. We just kind of drop it down and then like this, like.
Oh yeah, they do this funny angle down there. The weird. Ooh, that was good. Right. Yep. 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 Go. Go.
Yeah.
Come on. Go.
That's all you.
Yeah,
That's all you, baby.
Yeah, but as soon as you got my hand, it's like as soon as you grabbed me onto your side, I couldn't stop you.
Well, I think that's a lot of it's just position, isn't it? Like once you're in the right spot, it's just let's save ourselves.
I tell you what, it's great. You know, I used to get many weeks when it was only Andrew because people were so unreliable. Nobody expected people have lives, but then it was just me and Andrew. We know so much, and it's like it's great for a few things, but I never get that feeling of utter pain, hitting a brick wall. You know, I need that. Everyone does need it to. You know, for instance, me really forcing your bicep there on your outside, that's going to only get stronger.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then when you're getting it, it's like, that really helps my wrist strength because, you know, I'm having to really bring my wrist in to try and defend because there's no way my bicep can work unless I bring my wrist in.
Yeah. My biceps probably tired from Friday. So I was doing heavy back pressure.
Let's try higher. So let's try and move from a bit of side pressure up the middle. It's the same thing, but just sort of try and say higher. I've got a stupid little arm, haven't I? But I'm trying to really post. Yes, so post. That's it. Just nice. Just boozed as hell under my thumb.
Yeah. It's all levers, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Oh no, that really hurts. You know, it feels like the what are they called? Process is boozed.
The
The
what?
process is the bone bump where the tendon's attached to the muscle. It just feels bruised. You can see it on the thumb. Bruised. Or not bruised, it's red. Bruised on the process. Oh, do you want to try some nail bending?
That sounds gross.
The only trouble is I can't find my suede wraps at the moment, so it's one of the most fun things. So this doesn't use your bicep, I don't think. Actually, what does it use? It does use a bit of a riser, actually. So So I mean, this is something I'm good at when I've got suede wraps, because the suede wraps don't flex, whereas this towel isn't much fun. But we'll give it a go. So usually what we do is a suede wrap each side, and you leave a gap in the middle, so that it's actually. So if anyone's wondering, it's a 6mm thick steel 150mm spike. A what's it called? D60. I can't remember what the gauge is, but it's a nice little test. So what we do is a thing called.
It's very solid.
Yeah, it's definitely metal. So what we do is a thing called reverse style bending. So the thing is, this is not good for my hands, because usually the suede, it doesn't go through the suede.
Right.
No, but so the reverse style is you pull up through this hand and you pull down with the other.
Okay.
So let's see if I can get it moving after the other thing. I'm very tired.
That helps a little bit.
Yeah, I don't do braced bends. I always do unbraced bends. So
Right.
unbraced means you know what the problem is? The spike sticking in my hand. Okay. In suede, it's really easy. Oh man, anyway.
That's horrible.
Never mind, it's.
But you still made a dent to it, I mean.
Yeah. But then it was sticking in my hand.
Oh, great.
So I'll find some leather and then it'll be easy. Then what was happening is I was trying to finish it off.
Yeah, it's just going through
Just
the
going
fibers.
into my hand,
Yeah,
so
it's not good, man.
don't really want to get it now, man. So, but the initial bend's really good exercise. So I reckon you could be very good at that.
That makes sense.
So the initial
Because it
movement.
requires my left wrist as well, I'm not so sure.
You can swap round if you want. So you can do one arm or the other. So let's do
The
this.
spiked end and the doubled up part.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean the spike's only a thing when you put it at the end.
Yeah.
But actually, if I was to get it far enough initially, there wouldn't be a problem, because
Right.
I could then bend it.
Around.
Yeah. So usually suede would have it really tight, because they're less. It's because it's a dead material, it's steel. So you want it to really not move. Oh, this is thicker on one side than the other. So pick a hand. Which is your pronate? Which pronate is working best at the moment?
Right.
Right, so you're going to pronate. You're going to pronate with your right, and you're going to pull over with your left. So up in the air. Nice. Oh. I think you managed.
A little bend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can feel where it's pushing in my hand, the sharp bit.
I mean, the bit for arm wrestling is the bend. It's not the finishing off. It's not used for arm wrestling.
Yeah.
But you can see why it's good for arm wrestling, because it's all post.
Oh, yeah, it's uncomfortable where the spike bit is.
Nice.
I can feel that on the left bicep, funnily
It's
enough.
great exercise, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. You can take that home. I'll see if I can get a bit more speed. The faster metal moves, the more it melts. It sort of,
Right,
I say it
that
melts.
makes sense, yeah.
You want it to sort of really warm up by heat.
Andrew said he's on his way.
Oh. Sorry, I don't mean. I mean that's great, but you know.
And then Darius said something but deleted it, so I don't know if he's going to make it.
Oh. Yeah. So his other friend only came to the one thing. Be good if he
I think
came.
Mark is going to Essex today.
Oh.
He's going to join in with Dom and them.
Essex.
Pancakes.
Yeah, I'll be moving down to Colchester soon, so it's going to be a bit harder for me to get up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Colchester Zoo.
Well, technically, I think it comes under under Clacton, the
Oh, does it?
postcode. Yeah, so.
But you'll be so near to Finton. I like
What's in
Finton. The beach.
All right. Well, where we are going to be
Beach and
is in a place called St. Joseph's, which is pretty close to the coast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
quite nice.
lucky. It's,
Yeah.
I think we're tempted to move to maybe sort of Norfolk coast.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a bit of a, me being a Hertfordshire person, it's like, oh,
A mate of mine just moved up to Norfolk.
century. I've just put a little bit more through the spike end. So, I'll
Just
try
stab this up.
and get it going in one go. So we both got it to 90 degrees, but it's like, it's that,
That last bit.
yeah. That's the 90.
Doesn't want to go past that point, does it?
Yeah.
Maybe because you said the cloth isn't right for it.
Well, I can force it if I want to, but I'm liable to put melt. So. I'll finish off the brace.
Finish it.
Please don't hurt my hand.
Gloves or something, maybe too.
Oh, I might just let it go back. Man, it's just suede wraps is what I
Much
want.
better.
Well, because I'm squishing into the towel
Yeah,
rather than.
yeah. Good effort, though.
That's what I did
Okay.
a week ago. It's just like that. That took moments, you know. It's like
Yeah.
mash.
Well, you
something
might
like-
have. Yeah. I mean, you're probably just a little bit tired today.
Yeah.
Which phone is that? Is that the 7A unit?
7, yeah. You were one.
I need to take my phone to the fucking shop.
Oh, gosh, ow.
Yeah, I can feel that on my left
Yeah,
bicep.
it's like,
from,
it felt amazing.
yeah, with trying to pull it down, I could really feel there.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, fucking hell. 14 now.
This is great when Andrew turns up. He's going to feel like it. He's going to be like he's Superman.
Yeah, good. Another pull.
Yeah, he's going to really do us a mischief now, isn't he? Oh. Yep, go. Oh, God, son of a. Make sure I'm phone.
It's like I could slip or I could go for it. Let's try and go for it. It's good though. I mean, I had you
Oh.
here and you pulled it out, so.
Yeah, it's only good. Me having to work my arse off, isn't
Mhm.
it? Yeah, good.
You should go when you say go. You're letting me go first.
Yeah, but on a, hey,
Alright, buddy.
we probably don't need you on the table anymore because it's a long way away. That's what
Yeah, well, leave it in the car for now, I reckon.
Leave it for the moment.
If more people join, then maybe. But
Andrew, you don't need to bring the rest of them. We're fat snot as well. Andrew,
Yeah.
if we're not going to use it, we don't know if anyone else is going to turn up yet. So let's leave it for the moment. Is your car locked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So,
yeah, no point having it if you're
No.
not going to use it.
and you know, when you're knackered, I don't need to take it back, you know.
Yeah, you're not going to want to do that.
So we're doing a bit of nail bending. Not done that in a while. The thing that
You're
really...
you're too giving. You say go, and then you let me go, and then
Yeah,
you
but
go.
if I go first, then I'll go
Okay,
into
how about I say go, and
No,
then you
but
go when I say
if
go.
I go, because you've got a long forearm, I tend to just go into bone.
Right.
So I don't know if it really benefits me. I'd rather react, you know. Except against him, I like going fast. Hey Andrew, so we've both been tearing it up. So how come how come you're at your church you're being baptised? I thought you would have been baptised already, or
No.
no? Ah, how come? So what was the thing that got? Is it the same church?
Yes.
Oh, how long have you been a member of that church?
We just recovered it.
Oh, no, but the one where your mum was a member, which one was that?
There.
Yeah. So this is a different church.
Same one.
Same church?
Yeah.
Oh, so you weren't a member of the church before?
No.
But you still
Only a
went?
recent. That's how it works.
How does it work?
It's like serving your apprenticeship.
Is it? Going to church?
Yeah.
Usually people just go, don't they? Or do you fiddle it? Because most people they go to a... So isn't it a Methodist church? It's
No,
not-
Baptist.
That's it, all right. Oh, interesting, very interesting. I'm learning.
You're obviously not religious.
What?
Right, you're in a different...
I'm Jewish! It's a completely different religion.
Don't you do things like that?
No, we don't. We're not an evangelical religion. We don't tell people you're going to go to hell if you don't join a religion. Well, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that we don't tend to kind of. If someone wants to convert to Judaism, then we usually say it's entirely up to you. You know, it's a personal thing. But that's just that's just the thing with non-evangelical religions. You know, it's just sort of it's the way it goes. But I mean, yeah, and you know, there's a tradition in Judaism where if you go to the rabbi to ask if you want to convert to Judaism, he's supposed to refuse you 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a test to make sure you kind of really. Are you sure you want to do it? You know.
I'll just be like, oh, fuck you then, right?
Yeah, well, no, but it's a tradition. It's a bit like when they go to the law. What was it? The Queen goes to the door of the Commons and gets turned away. It's a tradition where the rabbi's supposed to ignore you, like turn you away deliberately, because he doesn't. The idea is that look. I mean, unless you weren't born into a religion at all and you wanted to go into Judaism, it's one thing. But if you're changing from one religion to another, it's like, you've got to really
have a good reason.
Have a good reason. Yeah, it's not just because it's a fashion. So
that makes sense.
That's the general feeling about
Makes
it.
sense.
Yes. The most common thing for conversions in Judaism is where someone's got one Jewish parent and one Christian parent, and they decide to.
But isn't it if your mother's Jewish, you're automatically Jewish or something
Yeah,
like that?
it is. It's a bit dodgy, that, but a bit sexist. Yeah, but I mean, in Orthodox Judaism, you'd have to do a conversion if your dad was Jewish and your mum Christian. But
Is that the Orthodox is the one with the hats?
Well, no, Orthodox is the most general.
Right.
But it's very conservative. Whereas the hats is Lubavitch movement, Hasidic movement.
There's a big population of them in Hendon where I work. So you see them. It's like a whole community.
Well, the Lubavitch
They have their own ambulances and everything. It's amazing.
They were a sect, a movement. Well, not a sect. They were bigger than that. They were a group of people from Poland and Lithuania who, in the 19th century, there was a rabbi who they thought was the Messiah, who was going to be the Messiah. Obviously he wasn't, but they thought so they were like, he was teaching them to go back to older ways, to dress up like the priests were, and
Right.
it's all a bit,
Interesting. Religion, but that's often how it starts, isn't it?
yeah, but it's exactly the same reason in Christianity you have the Amish. You know, they're going for a simpler 19th
Yes.
century way of living.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just like that.
That's
just
actually a good point. Yeah, it is very much like that.
Well, it's the
Now
same
you say it.
principle.
Yeah, it definitely
But
is.
it's going to have nothing to do with my form of it. I'm what's called Reform,
Right.
and we're part of the Liberal movement. And basically, originally it was started by the Zionist movement, which was trying to get a state of Israel. But
Yes, I've read about that.
It's no longer the case. It's not. You know, we're much more. It's more of a left field thing now. So, Andrew, if you're going to do that, you need to work this. Good. Well, I'm not having to show you how to warm up. Okay. Let's move. Yeah, so the idea is that even the most extremely religious ones, like really aren't really evangelical. They tend to be
Yeah,
a bit.
I'll look into it. I don't really know much about it. I mean, these things interest me even just from an etymological perspective.
I like culture and religion, you know. So
Yeah.
I like.
I like learning about that stuff.
Yeah, I think
sure,
the world of the
and
environment.
where the religions fit into what culture.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I like.
Because I was born Protestant.
Oh yeah.
Like Christians.
Oh yeah.
And I went to Sunday school and all that kind of stuff. But I never really. And South Africa is a very conservative sort of Christian country.
Oh yeah.
But I never, you know, as I grew up, I was not ever really that religious.
I had to go to Christian school, so basically, you know, my parents.
Well, yeah, I mean, our schools were all Christian, like, you know, you sing
we
hymns in the
always sang
morning
hymns
and all that
and-
stuff. So, yeah, like,
No,
it's
my
a
parents didn't want me
normal
to-
part of the culture, but, like, I never, you know, I don't go to church now.
No, so I go to synagogue sometimes, but my parents didn't want me to feel left out. They wanted me to feel included.
Yeah.
And even when I went to Sunday school, we used to my synagogue. They used to hire out space in a convent for the
Right.
and so we'd be little Jewish kids learning about the Old Testament, well, the Bible, and that sort of thing. And we'd get nuns in the area, and it was great because as a kid,
You're exposed to.
and we had a very positive impression of the
Yeah.
nuns and about Christianity. Whereas you get people who went to Christian schools like in Ireland, and they've got a really negative opinion of
Yes.
nuns because they're
Yeah,
really
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Whereas I always, as a kid, I thought they were great.
Yeah.
Your brother was religious.
No.
Was he less into it?
Well, that generally goes hand in hand if you're less religious. Yes. no, he doesn't go at all. But anyway, you know, religion's a personal thing, isn't it? Right, arm wrestling. Yeah. Good. Good rest. Right, good. Go for it. I'm going to let you go all this. Get some movement going. Same again. Same again. Nice. Good. Less jerking up here because that's going to open your own arm up. So less of this, more of this. So you need to move your body with it. Okay. Okay. Same again. Jerky movement to open your own hand up. So go. Again, you're jerking, so you open yourself up. So rather than at the start going, you know, try and secure your wrist into the movement. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you secure your grip on the
Sometimes
gun.
you feel it from the other side.
Yes, but the other side they tend to use the whole thing. We're not doing match starts at the moment. Yeah. Nice. All the way, really good, nice. Don't push down into it. Put something on your hand. Hang on.
Yeah, can't see
Some
it.
crusty things going on in the back of your hand. Oh, you just scratched your hand. Or something, I don't know. Okay. There you go. Nice. Push through here. Very good. There you go. Andrew's feeling strong
From the other side.
already. There you go. Yep. Oh yeah, that's nice. My thumb is completely wrecked at the moment.
You've done to get it right.
2 hours of grip training yesterday, and we've been.
What on?
We did everything: pinch blocks, hub lifting, thick bar.
What was that in aid of?
Finland. I'm competing in Finland next month, so it's for the Lone Hill grip contest. Yeah, good.
You obviously know what the program is.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good. Nice. That's really, you're feeling really strong. I mean, genuinely. Yeah. Try and pull down and get that wrist back as defense. Yeah. Okay.
Who is this Russell?
Oh, who you're competing with?
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to find out, aren't you?
Have you found out who you've got instead?
It's someone in October. I've not got anything in that one. Unfortunately.
What, the brick?
No, I've got something completely sick. Oh yeah, I've got one at Gripcraft. I think we.
September, that is.
What are you up to in there? Grip stuff.
Just doing some bent over rows with that 40-kilo dumbbell.
Oh nice, just as you do.
Just, you know, I feel like I want a 45-kilo dumbbell just to work at home. You know, have a fat
Oh
grip.
yeah.
Just for like the back pressure here.
Yeah, it's
You
good
know.
on that.
That's the plan. Because my right bicep feels a bit shot now after that arm-to-arm thing we were doing.
Actually, do you wanna? Is it mean of me to suggest you try your left one handle?
No. No, I think left. Hang on, let's walk for a second.
You're warmed up yet.
Is this? Yeah, this will set up. You haven't warmed up.
On the left.
I'm good whenever you need to go, man. Like so, yeah. You just...
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting up. I'm gonna try, if I can get my head around it, to start doing. Best I ever did, 2019. Like I won so many tournaments. It was great. In grip strength, and I was up at like 5 in the morning to training in that shed.
Right.
So I need to start getting that kind of work mentality back.
That is, yeah, that's dedication.
It's funny that he on a warm up he does almost a press. It's not helping. The deltoid. When you warm up, you're supposed to be hitting spots that are the uncomfortable spots. Does that make sense? It's important because it's really getting those muscles to tighten those tendons up. If I let Andrew go onto his side of me, I generally at the moment stop.
Alright.
Yeah, it's great. It's really, really good. So, Andrew, press down into here. Press down with those fingertips. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Follow him. If he comes up, keep your shape. No, don't let go, man.
Change position.
No, you're in a good position. But you can press
You
down.
change position, but don't let up the pressure.
Yeah, keep the pressure on. So follow him. That's it. Bring it back here before you pull it. Nice. A lot of it, you're maybe taking a little bit too much out of your. Watch, Andrew. I'm not showing you something. So you're taking a bit too much out of this before you get here. So you need to keep your hook in a little bit, so you've got something to push them down with, and so you can bring your wrist back. That's the main reason is you're a little bit tight down the bottom. That's all. It's a little thing. That's looking better. Keep that air under your hand, okay? That's looking a lot healthier.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, if I was in Andrew's position, I'd want to push through those thumbs into you.
Oh yeah, I can feel I can't pronate out anyway because it's just like literally my whole. I'll go to do it and then my hand just stays where it is, and I'm like, horrible feeling.
Yeah, I'm used to losing my wrist like that.
It's alright on my right, but yeah, my left is just this weakness there, definitely.
It's an opportunity for Andrew to sort of fine tune his angles.
Do left or right? Your choice.
So you've got to push down through those. Yeah, you've got to push as hard as you can with little fingers, as hard as you can. I mean, like your life depends on it.
Put it down. Come on. Don't open yourself up.
Yes, I can see you're doing the right thing.
Just making him work for it.
Yeah. That's only going to tighten up as he gets younger.
Just make sure if you get down here, don't in the effort of trying to pin, you end up doing this.
Yeah, you're opening everything out.
You can move, but
Try
then
keep your shoulder
try and move so that you come back up a little bit, and then go again.
If you
And then keep the pressure, and then.
So if you watch Marchand's position here, so you get your arm down there, yeah. So Andrew, if you watch, so when you open out here, when that's open, you can't pull as much power through your wrist. So if this is tight up here, you can physically pull more through your hand.
So if you reposition, keep the pressure
Just
on.
keep your shoulder up.
And then come up a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep the pressure, and then try and go again.
Yeah, you try not to drop your shoulder too low because you're going to physically lose that connection. Same.
Left or right?
All right. Yeah. Do you want to go right?
One more.
One more,
Then
okay.
go back to the.
I might have a go on that. So keep that shoulder on. Up there. Can help you. And you can then roll back on a post.
Drop down. That's it. Yeah, good.
That's good. Actually, no, we should do actually because he's now knackered on his left.
Hmm?
He's now knackered on his left. All I could do. Oh, goodness.
You tell me, bro.
Shall we do a few? I didn't want him to be knackered and then just sort of like. What would you prefer? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Done it before anyone else.
Watch some more back.
If you're doing that, try and get the dog the black thing there. There's a little bit I was just showing him the little fit bar thing. grippy, very grippy. Yep. Yep. Don't break my shape. Okay? Break that cup of mine, okay? Yep. Oh, that's better. Yep. Yep.
You're right.
Okay, good.
Don't let him bully you, Andrew.
Yep.
You're going in a strange direction.
I'm just posting on you.
So I can't go over the top.
This is hard work for me because I'm basically trying to get up, and it's like, yeah.
That good boy.
Ooh. No, basically I'm trying to post on you, so the best answer to that is to post on me. Yep. Yeah, good. Try to apply more pressure in that direction. It brings you your cut back. Okay? You're going to run out of room there, aren't you? Because you've got no cup on your hand at all. You see that flat hand, Andrew? You're going to try and round your hand a little.
Just trying to get over.
Yeah, but if you get over him and you've got flat hand, you'll run out of space. You need to have a cup. Create a cup as you are off the go. So go. So round your hand a little bit. Round the hand. Nice round shape. Round shape. You're flattening out. Can you see the hand flattening out?
I've been forced that
Yeah,
way.
I know it's hard work, but it's a combat sport.
Okay, now regroup but keep the pressure on. So when you come up, so you say, okay, let's say you're in this position, right? You feel like you're close, but you're not quite there, and you need to reposition. When you come back up, don't just let go of the pressure. Try to keep the pressure there, and then move above it, but keep the pressure, move above it, reset, and then try and wrench it down again. So you want to reposition and then drive it down.
Yeah,
Keep the pressure. Don't, when you're here, and you're in this position, you're in a good position, don't give up. Don't just let the pressure up. You want to sort of keep the pressure there and then come above it a little bit, reposition, and then again.
There's a way you can exercise that on the table.
Yeah.
Well, you need to set it up so that you're literally how you need a almost a strap position where you can basically pushing. It's a front roll of your wrist.
I'll give you go in that position again, and then when you reposition. So let's say you
Front roll.
drop down a bit, drop down. Now you're here. You want to go again, but you don't want to let go. So
Front
keep
roll.
the pressure, and then come back up
push
above it,
down, push, and then you come back.
and then come up. Come up with your body. Keep pressure here though,
pressure,
and then go again.
then you come round.
See?
So what?
So you want to get more leverage.
As you lose it down there, you want to push down through here as you bring yourself up, so that you've then got something to get him back again. You tend to be very loose with the hand, you know. You want to keep nice, sort of tight round shape. It's difficult if you've got like a very flexible wrist. But the way you can force the issue by, as you're losing it, you want to come up and physically push down into his arm as you bring your fingers around, and then you've got something to come back on. So a bit more towards marching, yeah. So press down, and then you pull back. So press, and then you pull back into your top roll.
That's it. Just those micro adjustments.
Yeah. So pressing, as he brings you back, you need to be pressing in. Yeah, as he. No, I don't mean to the pad. I mean when he's coming back, that's when you press in, and then once you've regained him, you then can do the top.
Don't overcomplicate. All you have to remember is when you're in this position, right, and you feel like it's not quite there, don't, when you come back up, let go of your arm.
No.
Keep the tension as if you're still trying to pull them down. Move up with it, but keep the
See him
tension.
rolling in.
Yeah, and
rolling
then you come back down again.
You see the flat of his hand.
Just don't release the pressure, because if they're here, they're likely knackered. But if you then get up and take the pressure off, they're suddenly going to think, oh,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So just keep the pressure on. That's all I mean.
Level up.
That's it. That's Edmar.
Oh, is he on his way?
Still here.
Having some fun. He'll have the field day with you.
So I'm going to go down again. Don't release the pressure when you come up. Yeah, good. There you go. Okay, now you want to reset.
So roll
That's
into
it. Come up more.
Roll that hand.
That's it. Come up again. Don't release the pressure. Come up more. Don't release the pressure. Now go again. That's it. Good. You see what you're doing? You're opening. You're creating more leverage for yourself. Because you're here. Maybe you're a little bit opened up just out of the exertion of coming here. Right now you want to tighten up a little bit. You don't want to just go straight to it. You want to keep the pressure. Come up a little bit. Reposition and then drop down again. It's good.
I'm just going to grab a couple of weights, see if I can help on that.
Back.
Well, I'm thinking, you know how we'll often do the old strap to help your pronation. So, you know that roll you're doing?
Yeah.
Well, you can actually train it as a reverse exercise to the normal pronating exercise. So, what you want to do, Carabiner. So I was just telling him you can exercise your ability to get your hand round in that situation. So imagine this. I'll put a small weight on it.
Let's get some of these. These are good. Those clips.
It's helpful.
That's for a small bar.
Yeah, I've got a few of those. So, right, so you've got a weight on it. Now imagine, usually if you're exercising pronation, it's in this direction. But if you want to exercise, you can exercise your roll. You literally take it. You can
Supination.
on your thumb. It's hard work. Tiny little movements, and you can even bring it. Can you see there? Bring it in with your hand, over the top of the hand, and you basically. It is supination, but it's more of the practicing the roll of the wrist. So I was saying it's not really supination. It's that roll there. Rather than supination, it's a front roll. It's the ability to take weight in that direction. It's quite difficult. really nasty feeling.
Yeah.
Do you want to try that? It feels horrible and wonderful. We must say that.
And Miles said he's on his way.
Great. So try and get this right. So you hold the strap like that. Hold the strap. Hold it there. Yep. And you're gonna roll your. So bend it into a hook. Yep. So you're gonna roll. Yeah. Keep it over there. Yeah. Roll. So you can put a lot of weight on that. Elbow down. Yeah. That will mean that when you're losing your position, you've got enough power to actually rotate into it.
What could you use to replicate that?
Well, this is exactly what I'm setting up here.
What could I use with what I have?
Just anything that you can put on a rope or a weight. So literally, the grips there and over. So watch. And my thumb's coming up. Oh, it's a horrible feeling, but it's really good.
Where did you get that strap from? Is that
You're pulling up to the thumb, so this up.
purpose made strap, is it?
This strap's from you can buy one off Duffy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nasty, isn't it? Keep your elbow down. That's it. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's basically, do a bit of that, you'll be
You do
really.
it on rubber band.
Yeah, you could do it with rubber band. You could literally get a rubber band. Make sure the rubber band's attached to something so that it doesn't hit you in the face. But other than that, it's
And
right.
attached to the weights, of course, just like that.
I'll put more weight on so March. Good feeling or horrible feeling. I don't know. It's things like that. So, literally. Stand up there. Elbows up before I just pulling up to the front. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Could you, yeah. Give your hand down and up to your thumb. Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice, eh? You keep it down from down. So start it there and then up.
I'll incorporate that when I do some training.
Yeah, that's a good way of hindering my abilities if you literally hit me in the pinch. That's actually really got me. Sorry? Yep.
There you go.
Pull!
I think I'm just about done. Just
Just
about.
wait till Ed Mark comes.
Woo.
I'm alright.
The one that really hurt me was last week was that chap. Keep forgetting his name, it's really bad. I'll edit that out. But slim blonde chap who, but he's a really great guy. But it's like did my club in sort of having to. He's brand new to the club. Oh, from his
Circles, isn't there? Like
yeah.
foreign names and this and that.
Yeah. Be good if Marion comes along more often. He's now, you're very similar strength to him now.
I don't know.
The one who had, he had the long beard, but he's like covered with. Oh, okay. Well, because you two would be so well matched as training partners, it'd be awesome.
What happened to your mate?
My mate.
Grip strength.
Oh, Adam Bushroy.
Yeah, what's happened
Oh,
to
he
him?
was. It's the
He
same
just
thing.
disappeared.
It's the same thing that happens on every group. he'll troll, post. Someone complains, then he leaves. Always.
Did someone complain?
Well, no, I think...
You told him a few times
I
to stay
told
on
him
topic.
tried to stay on topic, and then he lost his page. It's like, I was just trying to...
It was incessant, like, you gotta try and keep the sort
But
of...
I stopped following him on Facebook because he was all misogynistic, sexist
no.
crap, you know.
No,
So I just can't, you know. And then he's every Grit forum, he's ended up pissing people off and having arguments with them.
Which is weird because he's such a nice
He's a
guy,
nice guy
when
in
you
person,
meet him. Yeah,
you
you're like,
wouldn't
it's just,
believe
it's
it.
strange, isn't it?
It's very weird. It's almost like social media is his alcohol. Yes. Start gentle to lie into the false sense of security. Yeah.
You know what? Do you know what's going there? Is my thumb strength is not. It's not like it's not actually the subluxing there. It's actually when you're starting to go in. It feels like it's just fucking pushing.
You're getting a bit immobile, aren't you? Yeah. It's a bit of type of mobility.
Weak thumbs, I think.
Yeah. It's there, isn't it?
Yeah. That's alright. I'll keep trying.
I was deliberately not doing a tense start-up to you. I was trying to relax.
It's alright. Right. I can get over myself.
Yep.
My
Doing a lot better.
wrist is weak there. Wrist is too weak. Let me see if I can cup in more.
Yep. No, you got me. You got me. Yeah.
I think if I can cup in a little bit more, take some of the pressure off my thumb.
Yeah, because I've got.
But it's hard work. That's hard work, I'll be honest.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm glad I'm making work of it.
It's hard work not to even feel like my thumb's about to smash into pieces.
Well, you say that, but you don't put on the angle you pull isn't as extreme as some people.
Yeah.
Some people bruise themselves to pieces on me. Yeah.
It just, do you know what? It's not a strength thing. It just feels painful. It's just like,
That's what I felt when we were doing that.
Right.
You were pressing it right on the bruise. You know,
Try that again.
it's like pure pain.
See if I can figure this out.
Yep. Yeah, I'm losing. The stamina is gone.
What I changed there was, instead of holding you in a pronation, I
You
try
were
to cup
rotating.
in. I think that's, I mean, look at that.
Oh, sorry.
If the camera can see that fucking imprint of your thumb.
I never get that on my own hand, weirdly.
Look at that.
You'd think, hang on, that's the same hand. So why don't I get that? I suppose I've got lower fat content in my hand, probably.
Cheers, man.
Well, it's because I lift all the time.
It's okay.
I've got a.
No, I think your thumb's made out of fucking iron or something.
Yep. Pull, pull, pull! Yeah, you got over. Got over. Great. You know,
That's
I
good,
made
though.
a little bit of a mistake in that one. I went sideways on him.
You were at a weird angle there. It felt awful.
Well, I was trying to.
Because you
get
felt
in
like
on
a
you.
lot of back pressure or something.
Well, I was trying to get in before the back pressure, but that kind of shot me in the foot because I don't have the bicep to support that.
Right.
So what I should have done is start off the top, then I'm not kind of isolating my bicep as much.
You try again.
Ooh, well, you say that, I don't know. Now would be the time for Andrew to go on, on the left. One more, and then Andrew can toast me. Yeah.
Good though. It's all these little tweaks. I feel insurmountable, but then I think, okay, well, what if I go here?
Yeah.
What if I do this? What if I... And it's just these little subtle things.
So it's a weirdly good feeling, isn't it?
Right, let's do some back.
Oh. Got the dumbbells. More back. Oh, Andrew.
This is the approach after every round. You used to do 5 per arm.
Oh, those?
Yeah.
Teeny tiny weight rows. Yeah, I could do that. Or I could do it. It looks easier. It's probably bloody difficult because I think of it, isn't it?
That's not too bad.
This one's
Matches up.
it's 41.6.
Harder on the left.
Yeah. No, my grip can't take it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, you did
my
grip
triceps
yesterday, yeah.
is fine, isn't it? Yeah. My thumb's going, no. Oh,
Struggle.
yeah. Oh, I've completely lost it now. Yeah, I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Hey!
Yeah.
It's like, ow. Yeah, you're in luck. We're completely,
ourselves out.
completely throbbing pain at the moment. So.
That's good. Well, okay, that's good.
Oh. How have you been
You had
anyway?
your hair cut.
Yeah, I got a cut yesterday. I actually went to the gym this morning.
No one noticed this.
Oh, it's a bit
I
cleaner.
noticed.
I've taken 2/3 off
Yeah,
of my
yeah,
beard.
it's
My
a lot.
beard was down to my
Oh, yeah, it's
chin.
a lot tighter,
Much
for
tighter,
sure.
100%.
My wife really likes it. I think it's awful. I look at pictures of me when I had that wonderful long beard and I think, oh.
You should add it. Maybe we should
Yeah, do you know
Yeah,
what's
well, she
in it?
does sometimes.
Yeah, do you know what's in it?
What's in your beard?
Does it get done with Henry?
No, no. I shampoo it and
What
comb
with
it and brush
fleas
it.
in there? How do you know?
Definitely fleas. Yeah.
Same as on cats
Wild
and
West,
dogs.
I shampoo my beard every day.
Tardigrades.
I've got literally a soft nail brush for grooming myself like a horse, and then I've got a comb as well. So it's probably cleaner than your hair. Is the answer.
Shots fired.
Yeah, and I dropped the mic.
My left is still a bit injured since last time.
Oh,
Oh, from that crack.
But that was nasty. I looked at the video. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that wasn't.
What was that all about?
That wasn't great.
Yeah, I still feel it in those positions.
There we go. Come on. Yeah, boy. Strict as well.
Yeah, but my,
It's a bit weird with the grip on though, isn't it?
I'm feeling it in there.
I know.
Oh, no, I don't ever do it strict.
Did you order a new table for him?
Yeah.
We ordered.
Yeah.
You know when it's coming?
Don't you feel it there?
Slowly.
No, I feel it there.
You're injured then.
I
You must be injured.
No, because I've got very little core strength.
Right.
I'm all arms. So it's like, as I'm pushing up, my
Right. No, for me it's just weakness here.
Ready?
I feel like I want to do that old style of, you know, the old strongman kind of.
the German Austrian stand-up. Or is it the Turkish stand-up?
Yeah, because they kind of keep the bar in place and kind of do this, don't they?
If I can concentrate on my, what's that called? Your obliques.
Okay.
If I concentrate on my
Is that bleach down there as well?
I don't know.
I thought it bleached right here, but I guess it's all side, isn't it?
Yeah, I can have a go. If I'm careful, then I might be able to do it.
Yeah, that's it. Easy. Good. I have to go much lower down. You can take yourself up.
Yeah, I'm a weird one in that sense. I'm not really serving it. Oh,
Looks so dodgy when I don't like it.
That's too heavy for me.
uh,
Felt easier there though. I could get it higher up.
I've seen a guy who is in, what is he, like 70 kilos at most, who did that with the 53 one. But he did it like, he went like this.
Yeah.
His arm was like up there,
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
And it like, took him ages, and we all kept cheering him on. Cheering him on, but he couldn't press anything.
Alright.
So it's like a really
Yeah,
impressive
the
thing.
push is easier
Yeah.
than the. This way is easier than this way.
Yeah, I think you can physically.
It's like when you see these people military press like 160 kilos above their head, and you know, like I think Eddie Hall did the axle press with 217 kilos or something ridiculous.
We had the world record.
He did until that.
By 1 kilo got beaten by.
Yeah.
I
I know. I follow him on Instagram. Big black guy. Yeah, that's him. He's huge.
He's straight. Apparently he's lost a little bit of weight because he's having issues. It's too physical. It's going to happen if you lack it. So he probably did the sensible thing. But he pulled out the World's Strongest Man. He went to it the first time this year. You're really bouncing on him.
Well, I feel tired.
Yeah. As I
Obviously,
say,
I'm tired too. You know.
the most I've ever military pressed from a barbell was 90 kilos. Most of reps was 83 for reps. But my press, you know, it never touches the chest because I can't physically put my hands up. You know,
My hand's very strong.
he's strong going.
Once you take my hand out, I don't really
Yeah,
have
it's one of the things he's improved the most, actually. Nice position. If you know, when he comes in on you,
Yeah.
you're able to take up some
Yeah.
of that, make it harder for him to do that. I suppose it's difficult because you're not the tallest, but you've got a very long forearm.
Tiny hands.
I don't know if that's. I don't think it's particularly a disadvantage. You say you've got tiny hands, but your actual wrist length is fine. So you look here, you're actually quite flexible, a long way past your hand. So it's still
Your
useful.
fingers is quite small, but your wrist
Yeah.
to your
Right.
hand is quite long.
It's like Neil
It's like Loretin.
Leatherton.
Yeah, he's got a very long hand. He always does a low hand top though.
Right.
You know, Neil Pickup's one to look at because he's got a quite short thumb and relatively small hands, but he was like super heavyweight champion so many times. I think though he was a middleweight when he won the world championships. Are you guys okay under the sun? I can put the canopy
alright.
across. I have to admit, I didn't expect the sun to come up.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice. Oh yeah, just kind of went a bit low there. So what, you're making gains there, Ed. You're putting
my,
much more.
wrist, my wrist is the weakest point though.
Do you want to? What was that thing where you did this last time? Do you remember that?
My drive
Let me
in.
see if I can.
I don't like going straight away though. It's more of a last resort.
Oh, fair enough.
Because it puts too much.
Feels good though.
Yeah.
See, I got really be able to
You're going to
drive,
gain something.
gain that centre.
Maybe a couple of
It
inches.
felt, yeah, I don't know. I'd like knackered myself on Adam last time he tried it, I think, and
It's
I'd like
because
on
if I can
redlined it for about.
yeah. It's because at the moment I'm getting the wrist, but then your hand isn't like I need to be like maybe put it here.
Right.
And then I have a way to surge down.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
At the moment, because you've got that power.
Well,
I can't.
you know, if you need to surge high up. So you need something to press down into.
Yeah.
So yeah, otherwise you're just going to a bow. That's all right. Do your other stuff, and then find your way onto that position. That's good if you keep them tight up there.
You drag me in though.
You might want to bring your left hip round when you go. You know when you're going around the outside there.
Yeah.
Your shoulders are too far out. Yeah. Because you need to tighten it up across here.
At the moment, my pronation or my biceps aren't strong enough to keep them from.
Well, that's why you need to isolate this
Yeah.
side by bringing your shoulder out. It just helps tighten it up. So, just
Biceps don't these days.
just a thought.
I don't really know, to be honest.
But you know what I mean. So that's a good position usually.
Yeah.
But when you're bringing it back here,
Yeah.
it's almost good to be over here.
I know. I'm
Doing
trying to
it over here.
stop myself by here.
But there's too much movement over there. There's so that over there when you're around here, you're very flexible. Whereas if you bring yourself round at one
Yeah.
point, you're tightening yourself up and you've got better ability to pull back.
That's why with Jamie, right? He's very versatile. Jamie's really good because he gives you because he can actually keep somebody's hand.
Yes.
So
He's
he's
got
really
really
strong.
strong
You might be stronger in like arm, but his hand takes to take.
Yeah, the only way I can beat Jamie is if I top roll out of
Yeah.
it. That's the only way. If I get into a hook with him, he fucks me up every time. Like literally every time. So it's always a technical battle with him.
Yeah.
That's better. Put those hips on the table. That's a little, shoulders up. He's going to be able to hold a lot more weight than that.
It's good though. It's like I have to adjust in that.
Especially on the left.
Yeah, my left's also knackered to be honest.
It's that horsepower. With the left, I won't go in.
But Martin's got a bit of an injury on his hand, his wrist.
Oh yeah.
Well fought.
But yeah, I can't. It's weird. The only thing I can do with my left is go inside now
Yeah.
because I think I injured it here a little bit.
Right.
So when I try to pronate it like subluxes, it goes kind of out. It's awful feeling.
When did you get injured?
Oh, months ago.
How long?
Take a long time to heal.
Because
Good few months.
usually it's like a 3-month thing, isn't it, for tendons? So when's the 3-month period?
Oh, it's been
Been and
long,
gone?
yeah.
Oh dear. Nasty. But you weren't like that last time we arm wrestled.
Oh,
Yes.
That was good. Like that.
Oh.
It's proper. It's very technical because of the.
Yes, because of the wrist issue.
You can't go outside. I can't go outside.
Yeah, you're keeping it. It's like almost flat. So I really need to surge quick if I wanted to.
When you're that deepinated, side pressure is almost the only place you can go.
Yeah, you've got this nice kind of drag down a bit, so it really opens me up.
Love it. So good. So what is it about struggling that I enjoy?
Well, still living a little, isn't it? You know?
Just pull that cap up.
Okay, so
I try to-
you're gripping his hand very low.
Yeah.
Try and grip it from a more mid position or high position so that when you do dump your wrist, you're getting through his fingers.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, what's happening is because you're so low down, you're going into his grip.
Yeah.
That's my elbow foul there, so.
It seems like when I'm doing it, I'm here, but he's still got a nice grip
Yeah,
around
so
it.
so it's not about how he grips you, it's about where you grip him.
Yeah.
Try and get as high up his thumb as you can, basically. Try and create some room under here, or you're going to have trouble.
Yeah.
When he's gripping you, deliberately create the room. Does that make sense? So you kind of give an obstacle for him to grab. Yep. That's a little help here.
Oh. See the cock turkey?
Yes. That's Andy used to call it that
That's close though.
That's close. But this one
There's only
Andy used to call Rod Lynette's move.
Cock turkey is the noise rather than the move.
Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, atata. I always thought atata. I thought that was like they were back in the 70s and 80s when I was a little kid. There was a series called Monkey.
Yeah.
And the main character was like a little. He was supposed to be. Well, he's kind of an eccentric guy, but he was like a hero. But he was controlled by this sadistic. She was supposed to be a goody, but she would like give him like she could hurt him with her mind. And he used to go.
It's the noise a cock turkey makes.
Right. I don't know if I own any cock turkey. I think you can see a solitary bee here. Yeah. So they're basically been nesting in here.
Ah.
So they've been
Bad
filling-
luck to kill them.
Oh, I wouldn't kill them. But you can
like
see
honey?
they fill them. No, what they do is they lay an egg, put in some food,
Right.
and pack it in with a bit of paper
Right.
on a leaf, and then they lay another egg and then pack it in. And so through here you've got like
fills up.
maybe 20 or 30.
Oh, I see.
And I've got a photo of her emerging from one of these the other day actually.
These wasps or bees.
They're bees, they're solitary bees.
It's making
Out, then I can know it. So we have just the longest fucking polling
Flowers,
set.
yeah.
Yeah, well, like one of them. I looked on the video. It was like 1 minute 30 seconds long. Just one pull.
They're
that we
good
had.
though, because
Oh, it's
in the
amazing.
those battles.
Do you want to do left or right? I was setting it up for right, but what do you want to do? Right?
I pulled Oliver last week. He's getting very strong now.
Can I
Yeah, his arms are like the size of my head.
can I have a go at Ed before
Yeah,
I
of course.
get towards
Oh, yeah.
That's all a bit.
What did you say?
They'll be possibly going to Duxford.
Too much? I think it's damage you.
Well, no, my thumb is completely, really
Oh,
sore.
is it from? Do you do grip training or?
Yeah,
Or
2
did you do
hours of it yesterday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then I've also done the March shoots thing as well
Right.
before you came in. Which is thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go for it. You know, I just have to like accept. Okay, that. Yeah.
I think that most people arm wrestling in Jerome, they accept the level of pain on their thumbs.
You're
as
climbing.
is.
You don't usually climb. I'm not practicing climbing.
Oh, okay.
Pull, pull, pull!
Come on, Edmund.
Here's a cock
Strap?
turkey.
Oh, okay.
Do you have strap?
Yeah, well, you love a stuff.
Yes, I
hate.
do.
Let's hear the cock turkey again.
Please stop saying cock turkey on my videos.
You say the rattlesnake, it's no
Yeah,
different.
but it doesn't have the word cock in it.
But
on
you,
my-
you like the rattlesnake name.
Oh.
Just the turkey then.
Thank you. That's
You happy with that drawing?
never.
Never?
Pull, pull.
Okay, I'm just going to accept a certain level of pain. And have to whoa!
That's not too soon.
Hooray! Okay, go. Yep. Ow! Oh, no.
No?
No.
Right,
Well, no,
so we
it's
should
fine.
do it a bit slower.
No, it's fine. I was just like, wow.
Let him suffer.
Yeah, let me.
No mercy.
Let me suffer. Ooh.
Are you training for... Do you have a match lined up yet?
No,
Still no?
I've switched my attention to the bone hill grip contest.
Right, okay.
Yep, go. Good one.
Is it the thumb or...
Yeah.
Is anyone aware it's London Arm Wrestling the week before that?
Yeah. I again. Go.
Is anyone else aware of it?
Oh.
Yeah, I think you need that thumb. You need that thumb.
No
Are
kidding.
you aware of that?
No. Do you have a match, don't you?
Yeah? Someone by the name of Russell.
Russell?
I'm trying to figure out who it is.
I have no idea.
All right. Yeah. Go.
Fucking hell. Beautiful.
What have you done to it, please?
He's got no one to blame but himself.
Yeah.
Overtraining that thumb, that's for sure. That's his
Oh,
killer
it was
move.
so bad. We were doing the thumbless thing,
Ah,
and he was when my muscles bruised there,
right.
or really sore. So he was like pressing on the muscle there.
Ah, I see.
Okay. Ooh. It's fine. It's good. It's all good. It's just okay. Try something else. I don't even know. Oh my god.
Yep.
Well,
Sorry.
okay. Yep, go.
Yeah, I can't hold the table. I have to go straight away.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not strong enough to hold.
Oh, it's strong enough to hurt.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's right. That's good. Yeah, I should do that more often.
Do a bit of left.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel with moving the just straight to the right. See how my elbow holds up.
To the right, to the right.
We'll try one more time.
Yeah. Go.
Ooh.
Go. Ed, when he's been on the strap, he's so happy.
Don't have to worry about climbing or.
There's a character in Lower Decks, Star Trek the cartoon, where he's like purging the computer or something. He's saying purge, 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 purge. I love purging. I love purging. Like I love stretch. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. In the middle. You have to sit up. Wait, in the middle.
More or less.
Yeah, go. Full pull.
I don't want to go in.
Beautiful.
I was thinking of transitioning into
That was nice. I enjoyed that.
too much.
How was it for you, Jerome?
Sweet.
That was nice. I like a good match.
Yeah, I can't do anything outside of strap.
Oh.
I'm much more comfortable in strap with you.
You sit back.
Huh?
Some rows.
We can go show everyone.
I
I just done.
We're trying a bit of nail bending
Oh.
before you came here as
No,
well.
rows after the pull. What are we
And
doing, right?
I did chest this morning, chest triceps.
It's fine.
I'll get straight through, right? We try strap straight away as well.
You want?
You've got to do it though. Huh?
Still learning how to do it.
So,
Oh yeah, I
buckle-
think we got it.
I don't know how, but it's just the dexterity of.
Yeah, so
of
person with the buckle gets
gets
the strap
the strap
first.
First,
yeah,
starting to
yeah.
manage to figure out the strap.
Yeah, and then you can ask low or high, but everyone always goes low.
not yet well versed enough
There's
to know
different
how to
ways of,
load the strap or anything.
I know how I want it loaded. I don't know if I really care how low the strap is on my wrist, but I know that I want a bit of air low down on my hand. Otherwise, I can't
There's
do
different ways
anything.
of manipulating the strap as well, like you know how some people go like this,
Yeah.
You're using it to your advantage.
As high as they
yeah,
can.
Yeah.
so they kind of go like this, and then it gets strapped, and then when you come back, it's like oh,
That's exactly it. It gives you something to.
yeah.
You're blocking off during
Yeah.
during
So
the
when
setup.
you hook, when you like, so for example, I'm here, and I come back here. You know, there's a bit of an advantage just from the way it's tight
Right.
on my side. It might
Fair
be
enough.
loose, you know, that
Fair
kind of thing.
It needs to be loose at the bottom of your hand and tight at the top.
Yeah, but it depends on what.
It depends on what you want. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that feels disgustingly strong. Okay.
That's
Oh no, I don't like that.
Oh,
Full control there. Full control. I really need my pronation.
Let me. I'm going to try and go fast quickly, so see, stopping power is like unhelpful.
Yep. No power there. Yep.
you're very good at creating some room with that wrist. Oh, I never like. I always feel dodgy as hell if I try to do it.
He's dodgy, but he's kind of holding me. He's not really trying to.
Well, I'm seeing what positions there are to
No,
get out of
of
it.
course. And obviously, there's always people that try and transition from that. They can't finish. They try.
Good. It's very good because it's quick and you keep the pressure on it.
Yeah.
You come
The
straight
only,
on top of it.
the only fear is the counter is if you're like here
and
You
I
ease up.
time it.
And you're like, oh,
Yeah, you missed it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jamie did that to me once. So I was like,
yeah,
People used to hook me onto their side,
yeah,
but because I had side pressure and everything, I used to be able to turn
yeah,
that way. But I suppose that is a pronation in a way.
yeah.
I think it's the only way you can get back is with pronation.
You got too much horsepower for me to stop though on a ready go. Everyone feels like against Jake, I guess. When I'm trying to grab onto you, like you're squeezing so hard. I have no, it's fine. I have no room to actually do anything.
There's a few guys I know actually who really like it when the other person drips up heavy at the start because it means that they're easier to open up.
Pronation just drains. Once you cut me in, I've got nothing. Unless I'm here, I've got nothing.
we'll go there.
So I can kind of defend if I'm kind of shoulder committed. But I have more than, I need a strong cut really.
Yeah, Ed, is there any way when you're out of strap that you can create that kind of tension without the strap?
No.
Because you'll be able to move his hand.
I think my wrist needs to be strong. But I don't train my wrist enough, and it's just if I don't have this, I really struggle. Like I think obviously if I have a cupped wrist, my pronation I feel more comfortable. But at the moment, when people go, there's a little balancing. There's a balancing like and if they get both, I don't have anything. Yeah, horsepower too much. I just blame it on the size difference.
How much do you weigh?
86.
Oh, okay. Quite light.
86. Is that how do you?
97.
97. Oh, okay.
Trying to
10
drop it.
kgs.
I want to drop down to 88 though. That's my goal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Because I'm heavy in the legs, so it doesn't help really with the arm wrestling.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, he's stopping me with my pronation already.
Yeah, and a bit of rotation through the hand would help to control it.
Yeah.
You almost want to get one of those reel things. You know, it's like a
Yes, I was thinking again though. It's just so you really get that.
rotation.
Yeah.
I like the strap training because it feels different.
Yeah.
So it's like
Also, the straps
Just
don't hurt
technically-
the hand as much as
No.
these grippy things.
And also, it stops from all the little things, the climbing. A lot of people like to climb straight away. And with
Yeah.
just.
it's like you
ties
can
up.
climb a little bit, but it's less.
Yeah.
It's less of that. You know?
Yeah, we do strap left as well.
Sorry, we're hogging the table a little bit.
Oh, I'm quite sore at the moment, so
Gotta go in
no
there
problem
anyway,
with
so.
that.
Have it to yourself once I've left.
So Andrew, do you know what you need to train for your partner, your match?
Well, he doesn't need. He need. Like I keep saying, you've got to look up videos of this guy.
How
Yeah.
do you find out who it is?
Well, you've got
You
to
know
ask around.
You know his surname?
Who's organising the competition for you?
Sussex.
So talk to them.
Oliver will know who that opponent is.
Yeah.
Oliver
Was he
knows
had him
everyone.
before?
No, but he knows. It's
knows
a small
a lot of
community.
them.
It's a
Yeah.
small community.
Yeah. So ask around, find out who you're against, and be good to know. So you say it's Russell. Didn't someone mention it on?
Yeah, not sure whether that's his first name or his second name.
Someone must have told you both names.
And you just said, all I got was it's Russell.
No, but I asked on here. I'm sure someone replied.
He might be there.
So
I haven't seen
you
it.
weren't reading it. Okay. Okay, I'll look it up.
I mean, usually hookers love the strap because it means
Right.
I can't climb out of your hand.
Fair enough.
Squeeze something.
I just have to work because I have small fingers. I have to work that hard to close my fingers. Nope. Sorry. I realised that on my arm. Yeah, not on the pad.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was Sai? He was quite strong when I faced him.
Yeah, it was good.
His right was really strong.
But he couldn't get around the hand control in the middle.
Well, that's just technique. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
so
true.
he didn't really. I had to kind of let him into places to get
Yeah.
him to work it.
He was. I mean, he's got the strength though. I mean, he could do one-arm pull-ups.
Lloyd
easy.
got on
Yeah,
well
it's-
with
yeah.
him.
But you'd think he couldn't stop a high hook at all. So he's got buckets of power. He just needs to learn how to
You know, one person I know that just loves to squeeze hard.
Well, like, I have to, because otherwise I can't close my fucking hand. Like, my fingers are too small. Like, I'm trying to reach around.
Yeah, not many people
It's
do.
funny. I've got a little hand and I don't.
No, a lot of people.
I'm very
notice
gentle on
they
this
kind of
setup,
hover,
yeah.
so they come crushing down. You just
Yeah, I there's a couple of guys in it. Ian.
in a match that's not recommended because you
Right.
blow up your own arm.
Fair enough.
You know, you get so much blood into your hand that you might get blown out.
But Ian Stones used to really pump his hand, like really grip me on the setup, made it really difficult for me.
It's deep. That's actually there.
I'm practicing the drag there.
Mm.
See, what that feels like. That's good. Alright, let me go looser on this.
For a good drag, you have to almost over supinate. You have to
Right.
really bring it low in order to give yourself the other way. You can pull this way. You pull with a high shoulder. A good drag has a high shoulder and a low hand.
Right.
A high hook, your hand is up. So they're the other way around.
Fair enough.
You know how John Zane has the no cap. I always use the cap, no cap. I'm trying to see what I feel more comfortable with. Not too sure.
Well, his thumb is like the size of a
Yeah, I
small
think it's just a bigger thumb. And then,
Does he not cap his thumb?
No, John Zane doesn't.
Yeah?
He holds it like this.
Oh, I take that.
And then Devin Lavitt, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. I think
Right.
it depends on our
He's
opponent.
so technical though, he knows
Yeah, and then he's
every
like
little
sometimes-
nuance.
I think it's just more, I guess, the hand size. Maybe like they feel more comfortable with more cup and go no thumb. I don't know. That's what I'm playing around with.
If I stick my thumb up, I've got, or I lose my cup on the pronating side. I gain more cup on the
No,
supinating.
yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe if he's super strong
Going
inside.
up in the script.
Oh, oh.
I wore my bicep. I got nothing for that. Oh, that's going to hurt me.
Look at that strap. Dead.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
I've got still marks from,
God damn.
got Ed marks on my Ed marks. Other than Ed marks, Ed
Yeah.
marks.
Ready?
Right. I don't think I was well.
Andy, do you want to pull?
Oh, I've a, yeah, go, yeah.
Want to go against me or?
On the right.
Me, alright.
Tough as a bit.
Hey, you don't stop. So strong.
Good, yeah. Technique day.
Well, you came a bit high for no reason there. You were in a good position now.
You almost had me.
Why did you let go?
You would have meant a strap it at that.
No, you were low down. You were in the middle, right nice position, and then you let go and went up.
Trying to get
And then
higher.
I mean,
But
you
you
went
didn't
high
need-
and then I was able to slip out.
You didn't need to go higher because you had the advantage on him. So
Want to get over the top.
yeah,
Over
you
the
don't
top.
need to go over the top, Andy. You're a dragging top roller. That's it. That's a better hand position. Bring your hand up and down. So that's the feeling there. Rather than having to go climb up his hand, go there, and then you've got the position.
Let me see my knuckle. Where's my knuckle? There it is. Where's your knuckle? Is that your knuckle? Yeah. Oh, that was good. It's good stuff. Yep. Much higher, much better. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy without the grip because it's thinner handle, isn't it? So.
Much better, Andrew. Yeah. Much better.
Let's see the turkey as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where was that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite a lot.
I zoned out halfway through.
Very nice.
No, but
Yeah.
then if I do that, I can't do it. Sorry, I was just like, it's nice.
No, no.
For me,
Worn out now.
that's perfect for my grip.
I think it'll transfer to the arm wrestling as
You
well.
heard of it, the
That
London
back
Arm
pressure.
Wrestling.
Like, I think you see a lot of arm wrestlers that have
There's
these
another
lats. You
competition
just
before
can't imagine
the
how big they are.
Super
I think everything pulling.
I know October
Like, yes, it's different, slightly different mechanism, but I think if that's
I'll
strong
be there.
and you're here, you know,
Full control in there.
that's the way I see it. Because like I never did much bicep training before I started this. It was all a lot of heavy back stuff. You know, and you see a lot of these people say that when they do in their training, they say one of the things that works their biceps the most is any bent over row stuff, any back stuff when they're doing this.
Yeah,
Their bicep.
I don't like. I wouldn't do strict curls.
No, I now only do the hammer curls.
Yeah, almost.
And I'll do the preacher curl,
Yeah.
like just the sort of like half cock, and then the easy bar, the cheap ones.
That's the thing though. Like
If
with
you're
more
gonna do
hand
that,
control,
you might as well be in the on the bench.
And that's why I like doing heavy back stuff, especially with a fat grip. When you get like a 45-kilo dumbbell with a fat grip, it's fucking hard.
it feels just it really.
It is so difficult. So yeah. So this is why.
Definitely doing more pull-ups than I ever used to. I found that if you have hand control, you don't need as much bicep.
Push it. 6.
No, I'm only doing
Okay.
little sets. I mean, I'll take the fat grip off and go for the 30 rep like you just did.
Yeah. Well, it is working a grip a lot when doing that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is hard. That is really good.
Is your match left-handed?
I think it's right.
Okay.
You're right.
Right, they'd ever put me in a match where I can win a
I should get your body on you.
Yeah, but no, it's a. I don't know. So, some of these pro, they manage to get him into a thing and wins a belt. And then they get an amateur thing. The same thing. And I said, well,
What's
I'm
the distinction?
confused.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can compete
You need to know the right people, I
against
guess.
Sam and the other guys? It would be unfair. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't understand how
It's
working
like a
in certain
little
ones.
yeah.
It's a little
I don't know.
exclusive.
I mean,
club.
but Corey is a pro, technically, and he's got a belt.
Corey, yes. So
in-
what's he doing in that circle of arms when he's
Yeah, so
better than the other people?
They're distinct. I think it's just a general thing. So
So-
you can compete against the sand for the belt. I don't see why there isn't. I think your matchups would be more high level.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
this
if
is
he's the same weight category, then
Exactly.
surely that
Yeah.
should.
I mean, they don't distinct it really well, for sure.
No, it's a
because
bit
Corey
strange.
is a pro,
yes,
and he's got the belt,
he's gonna, isn't he?
and
Yeah.
he's not. The novices don't stand a chance, right? So,
No.
um,
So it's all very nice.
Well, he had a good
but-
match against that other geezer,
Yeah.
one, the blonde dude.
and
I
they're
don't know who
both
that is,
borderline
but-
pro level, though. You know,
Yeah.
but the other guy is very good.
That guy who Corey beat was really good in the
Sit-down.
sit-downs.
You
Yeah,
beat him, so I think.
Oh, is that the same guy? I thought it looked like
yeah,
him.
I beat him.
I
in
thought it
sit-downs.
looked like him. He had the same jacked biceps. You think like
He's I think that in his sit downs it's a bit hard for him because he's actually a professor, where he wants to use his whole body.
No,
Yeah.
I basically did. It looks really attacking for me, but I'm actually. I was deliberately trying to put the brakes on him, so that I could then force it to the side.
Yeah.
And he was really struggling with pain
Yeah.
in his elbow. You you could see him complaining.
That
So
reminds
if
me,
you,
I need to send you a video of the guy. I don't know if you've seen Reno Matic,
Oh, I know.
19-year-old Croatian.
He's fucking crazy.
There's a clip.
I don't know how it's so
There's a
big.
clip of him in one of the European Championships, decimating everyone.
Oh, yeah.
But the incredible thing is the variety of ways in which he does it. Like one, he stops the guy, and then he straight away goes into a flop press and just does this. Like almost no effort. He's just like,
Yeah, he's super strong.
and then another one, he goes into a hook and then pops him down like that. It's just unbelievable.
I mean, from what I understand,
and what he did to Vasi is what freaks me out.
Oh, yeah.
Like literally inside press,
Yeah.
like what you did to me last time.
and
Remember?
that's
Same thing
crazy.
on the inside. Does
That's
this.
crazy. You got to be so confident to go in that press because if they can drag you out, that's pain for days.
And I mean, Vasi tried so hard that he ended up like nearly off the stage because he's like, "Ah!" And he's
I
like,
couldn't believe that guy's so young.
But apparently, when he was like 14, 15, he was already benching 140 or something. Crazy numbers.
freak, man.
But he doesn't do bench press, but he was super strong at the beginning. I don't
I
know.
can't understand this level of
They're
strength.
drinking, they're drinking
I
different
don't-
types of milk out there.
I don't do Ben
Goat
Rose.
milk.
I don't do Ben Rose.
Okay. Want to give us a ready go, Ryan?
Yeah, 9, 10, 12, 3. Where'd it go?
Yes, very well.
9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. I think 30 is enough.
Becoming cardio at this point.
5, yeah.
Jesus.
So well done. That's good.
Yeah, it feels. It's not the muscles, it's like you're breathing. Like it all becomes cardio.
Well, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
To the turkey.
I'm gonna find a. I'm gonna find a. Oh, yeah. I don't want to spoil. It's nice if they can get bits on their video, but I was going to look up monkey.
Go for it.
Real
The
bar
nail
of
that I
fucking-
bent earlier.
Oh, is that the one you bet? Yeah.
Yeah, without suede wraps. We did it on a soft
Oh.
towel, which makes it way harder. Because if you're not on a rigid fabric like a leather, it
Dig
moves.
in, yeah.
Goes through.
So the fact that we were both bending, it's like both 90 degree. Right.
You can do right as well.
Yeah. Okay, so go.
Oh, oh.
I don't know how you do that, you know, the drag back without the hand and able to open up the other person. I,
Looks horrible.
Well,
can't
Jerome
do that.
special.
yeah, I can't do it. Once I'm in there, I'm deep in there. I can't really drag back.
yeah, I'm not very good at anything else. So. Oh. My philosophy is if I do this often enough, I might actually get good at it. Yep, go.
You let me have that one.
Didn't.
Could you not, you know, obviously you're saying go and he takes your centre, but could you not technically like.
He doesn't. He just. Yeah. He just
Can't you
lets
cup
you
him in?
have.
I've got zero cup on my left hand. I
Oh,
cannot do
no,
it.
yes.
My hand I cannot move
He
up.
just. But he's very charitable with the
Giving,
start. He's
yeah.
like, okay, go. Lets you get in position, and then he fucking.
Yeah, he does that to me.
Yeah, I don't like wasting my energy on the setup. I hate it. Go.
Should we hook in that one instead? See hook. Does that be better? Like,
Oh.
if your thumb screwed like that, you know.
I mean, I could do it. I could use 2 hands if you want to get burnt out.
Alright.
We're literally clicking at the moment. Oh.
Yeah, I'll use 2 hands.
I can't even close my fucking hand.
Well, because I don't usually use my grip. Let's see if I can use my grip a bit.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh no, it's too much.
Do you want me to attack your wrist or attack the pronation?
Pronation.
So I'll hold it lightly here and I'll give you a work.
I need to be back on the chilies. That will give me a better pain threshold. I'd say if you're going to help a guy out like that, don't go totally vertical because it gives him a little bit of an angle.
Well, yeah.
Much help to
How about I hold it down here?
give him something. Well, give him a bit of an angle so he's got something to bite on.
Yeah. Okay. So
No,
as in, like,
no, just hold it. Like don't confuse me.
I mean, I
Oh,
can
okay.
hold it like this to attack your wrist.
Alright.
The power is there. Yeah. That's my problem with this. More back pressure.
So you say you've not got much wrist strength, but that's a good steady wrist right there.
That's good. That's fucking good.
See, I feel like with my, I've got so much better hand grip out of that bicep.
Oh man, I like that. One more.
Yeah, one. I'll do the same again.
Let me gas myself out completely here. I'm not good.
I'm not like me today. I'm not like my normal self. Usually I'm happy to keep going.
And it's just your hands. You train
Yeah.
grip.
Ready?
Yeah. That climb.
More leverage.
Now, horsepower off the go is good though.
Learn from Jake. Fuck. Yeah, at Essex.
Burn
There's, one more. There's a guy at Essex who comes to the Essex club. He's a Romanian dude,
Right.
but older, like in his 40s, whatever,
Yeah.
or 50s maybe. But you can see he's got that typical Eastern European style of arm wrestling. You know, like what Andrei Pushkar used to do.
Oh,
Just the,
Top,
you know, just completely
not
fucking.
high top roll. You don't
So-
see many people do it anymore.
I think, yeah, so he does that a lot. So he says, like, come in and then you really just slam it down. So,
and you should just go to the side. The issue
Yeah.
is you happen to come against someone stronger, and then you slam, and your arm stays there.
Well, Travis
Yes,
Bunchen
yes.
used to be famous for doing that. It's
Yeah.
not something everyone likes doing.
No, it's
but yeah, just pure driving down. He says, yeah, top roll, pull tool, and then, so I've been practicing that against him, really dragging it
Yeah.
down, you know, so.
I mean, it's center, right? You get center, you take the advantage. straight
Yeah.
away. That was actually my first plan against Andrew when I had my first super match against Andrew.
Just side pressure.
You got to keep going. I'm gonna put more stop.
Okay. Oh, let me.
Get start.
Yeah, let's go together so it's not. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for that, bro. Okay. Jerome, always a pleasure, never a chore.
That's good.
Oh, thanks
That's
for coming.
so.
See you soon, buddy.
Then you catch a lot of people off guard if you go for that quick surge.
Well,
As long as your elbow can contain it and withstand it.
well, yeah, I think the thing for me is just not to get into the habit of pushing. Still staying in my comfort zone, which is
So
top roll.
if you do open up, it's your bicep that opens up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll still go like this rather than
Yeah.
this because, like
Yeah.
you say, if he surges in the opposite direction. Thank you very much.
Yeah, take care.
Good one, Hans.
Enjoy. I hope your wrist heals.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that'll be an ongoing thing, I
I
reckon.
really need to work on that cut. It opens up too quickly.
Do a bit of that.
Yeah, I can deal with that. I need to. That's my
That one you have to pronate onto.
So do I start cut?
So you sort of you basically try and do that
Right,
rotation.
okay. Too
Yeah.
painful.
It's so painful.
No, you can take a break.
Ah,
You've done 2
right.
days.
Yeah, but
Did you actually tweak it yesterday at all, or was it just overused?
I didn't know I treated, so I felt fine. I was doing a lot of block lifts when you're doing this.
Right.
Thumb,
So you're
thumb,
using your thumb quite
thumb, thumb,
heavily.
thumb, 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 and I only felt it as soon as Marchant gripped up.
Yeah, I mean, it comes so hard as well.
Yeah, but it's like as soon as I got ringing pain down here,
Yeah.
and you think, what the earth is going on
Yeah,
there?
put up the rest there. I mean,
I,
I'll try.
I'm just going to try not to use my thumb as
Yeah.
much, but it's easier said than done. Try and dump my thumb. But I don't like doing this sort of heavy grip. Yeah, go.
My wrist, you see my wrist peels up too easy. I need to
Yeah.
get strong on that wrist.
I hate this whole setup. Sorry,
That's
I don't want to click you. I encourage you to stay in the sport. Yep.
Yeah, we need to start on that wrist. At home, I'm doing so much pronation and not enough wrist.
Okay. More towards you. Yep.
Yeah, my wrist there. Buckled. Yeah, see that wrist? That wrist. Giving up on me.
It's like my thumb. I'm trying to protect it at all
Yeah.
costs. So everything else is how I'm going to work around it.
Yeah, you can always go to strategy.
Just like my feet.
Yeah. Cut me in your little fingers.
Yeah. A bit of tapping.
Andrew? Can we start left first, then we'll go to right? And now call it a day as well.
I've got the wrong. I forgot that there was the guy who, from the sit downs, who was against.
It was
Colin.
yeah. He was
Yeah.
found that was for the belt. The second time they.
Yeah.
Fought. Yeah. He's a presser for sure.
Yeah, but Colin's a much better all round.
Yeah, and that's why
Yeah.
he won.
Oh, it should be visible.
Yeah, you almost had me there. My wrist almost gave it again. I had to tap it in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's strong.
Mm.
I really want to practice like getting the
Pressing
hook, but then do this drag down.
Oh yeah.
But I'm never able to get into that position. If I do go to the side, I'm always quite open, and then
But a lot of it you can force it with the fingertips
Yeah.
a little bit.
so if I force it here, I'm kind of like, then I just kind of,
Yeah,
and then
but
my arm's not strong enough
you're
to keep
gonna
it.
have to train that.
Yeah, so I'm
strength.
gonna have to train reeling it in closer
Well,
with
a
my
lot
body.
of people don't like training the lower hand.
Yeah,
It tends to be, it's probably one of the only thing that's grippers useful for.
yeah,
Because grippers, the bias is so much on
Yeah.
the lower part hand. Get ordinary torsions thing, do John Bazink. John
Yeah.
Bazink tends to just use it doesn't have to be a heavy, very, very heavy gripper. But you've got to,
One thing I feel like I'm lacking, I need to get stronger, is center table strength. Like, I don't know, it's just like keeping it center so then I can do the techniques. See, I usually
Yeah.
catch and then reel it in. So I don't know if that's like training internal rotation or side pressure.
I'm good in the middle, but I just do. It's like
Or is it just hand control, getting the hand control in the center?
I mean the hand control is going to help tighten this up anyway.
Yeah.
So anything up here is going to be connected. You can work either end, can't you? A lot of arm wrestlers, they'll work they'll kind of do this very tight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pulley,
Yeah.
very, very tight.
Slightly to the
A
side.
little, because it combines a bit of both.
Mm.
You get double
Yeah.
benefit.
And I also need to sew my wrist.
Yeah.
Keep them tight because I'm always catching. For example, Andrew, I'm catching him late and then
Yeah, you're
slightly open but dragging.
you don't really loom over your own arm.
No,
much,
I
or-
need to. Yeah. So if I catch it, I can hold it. I'll
Well,
go to
the
the
thing
side.
is that inside part of your bicep's always going to be weaker
Yeah.
because it can move further. It's designed to move further. So if you can sorry, being short from you, if you can
Right.
tighten it up there, you've got
Yeah.
a better chance of holding it.
Yeah.
That's looking better. So you see, you're now
Back to where I
picking
was.
up a little bit of outside
Yeah.
bicep.
It's that I like I'm transitioning between here and then keeping it tight and on top of it, like I'm.
Yeah, but
fighting over
that's
each one.
great. That's a nice if you've got it.
Yeah.
But you're not Tom Holland.
No.
You know? So it's like it's something that will come.
Yeah.
But you need to encourage a bit of both.
Right, Andrew.
Keep your shoulder up and you'll be able to do that. More power through it. That's it. Give yourself something to drag.
Just.
And it's the old cliche of pushing down through his grip as well.
Doing good, Andrew. That was
Yeah.
rocking me there.
I've got a bit of work to do, so I'll quit soon. I think.
Yeah.
Work on what?
I'm doing a building specification.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, unfortunately I've got a deadline. So.
Yes. Sometimes we do have to wait extra hours.
What kind of building?
It's, you know, the Grenfell site.
Yeah.
Well, it's attached to 3 lower blocks called the Lancaster West.
What are they going to
estate.
do with the red
I'm
thing?
not involved with the tower, but there's
Is it
got
going
a.
to be demolished?
I just said I'm not involved with it, so I don't know. But there's a community centre called the North Kensington Resource Centre, which I'm renovating.
On my right, I feel like I have more that connection to.
Yeah, you're able to access that
Yeah.
tower. It must be it's quite a while now you've been there, so it's like,
Over a year now.
yeah,
Over a
so
year.
it's weird, isn't it, how time flies.
Yeah. Just over a year. Yeah. I'd like to think I've improved.
Oh god, yeah. Both technique and strength.
My arms are dead now.
Yeah.
Ah.
Probably, you see why we only need the one table,
Yeah.
there's a few of us. Otherwise it's like all knackered trying to carry his table back.
But no,
When you get in the new one,
It could be several months.
does it take that long?
Yeah.
what are you going to do with this one? Keep it in there?
Yeah, I'll still keep it, of course.
We're
And a
going
lot
to
of
keep
people-
the new one in there as well.
So, yeah, but it dismantles obviously, so. Yeah, so do a bit of the old,
A bicep then you can.
oh, it's a good way of doing it. So, at least I've got. Yeah, my strengths are in different places.
Today was good.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
for
Andrew.
coming.
Yeah.
I'll see you next time. Take care.
Who's going to the London?
I won't be able to make the London one, but for the Gripcraft, I'll be there.